Hopefully we won't get the absolute worst ending.
If I recall correctly, there's like 4 endings. But I don't know for sure. I think there's 4.
Uh,
You gasp in suffocating darkness. The golden glow from your allies winks out. It feels like drowning in dark, black abyss. Visions pass behind your eyes. Thoughts of Juno and strange shapes and ideas as if dreaming. How long have you been here? And then you gasp, and pain returns to your limbs. You briefly wonder if this is what the afterlife, until you hear Spar mumble, "How am I still not dead?" Ash hangs heavily in the air as Ivan cradles a body of Juno, a soft glow surrounding her. The warped are nowhere to be seen. The survivors glance amongst themselves. You find Juno's body laying out on the ice. She is mangled, barely recognizable, grotesque. No coming back from that. If the serpent and the fall didn't kill her, the slag did. Not to mention she's been laying out in the darkness. Who knows for how long. This is the end, isn't it? We failed. What do we do?
I like the second choice, but I'm not.
How? We fell! We have no idea how to get back.
We finished what we came to do.
This is not the end. Ivan's face and voice are expressionless, but tears streak his cheeks. Oh, plus 38. We take her to the White Tower. Ivor, please, pick her up. It doesn't sound like a request. Aberang is dead. Yeah, now we go back to Aberang and everything's fucked. Everything burns to the ground. Darkness lurches upon the dome of light, stretched thin above the city by menders weaving fast stitches. Riots ripple through the slender spaces between people packed tightly together, and the warped lick at your defenses, testing them. It finally sinks in just how many dead rest in Aberang now. This is really the beginning of the end, isn't it? You grieve. Or no, that's
Oh.
I believe that's oddly.
This is you. This is really the beginning of the end, isn't it now?
You grieve. Aleo says, the longship's finally sinking, so to speak. All's left to do is bail till our arms grow weak. You feel those old nagging survival needs scratching at your thoughts. Food, water, shelter. Funeral! There's a funeral for Rook and Betting! We can go to the market. We can go buy things. From the Oxman. 3 break talent? Okay. 2 armor, plus 2 break. Level 8 item. Yox nuts. Plus 5 break. Negative. This one makes her just purely a break character. We could get more supplies, but I don't know if it's gonna help us anymore.
Screw it, get like 2 days worth of supplies.
It won't let me.
Oh.
I can't.
Oh.
We can't.
Okay.
We may as well spend the renown, because I don't think it'll transfer over to anyone else. I would say Canary, because Canary's fucking great.
Yep. Bastion?
Promote. Yep. I would love to give her another one of these. Alright. Oddleaf can level up to level 10. Give her that one. Alright, you said, who was the other one again? Bastion? Bastion, this guy. Promote. Let's see. He's got stationary, plus 2 strength attack, plus 10% crit chance.
You know, what if
push that to max?
What if when Rook died, his soul merged with Bastion?
Oh god, is that your canon?
I have no... We can make Oddleaf level 11 and give her a title.
We could. The other option is to boost Hakon to level 9. Actually, Zephyr has some points actually to spare. Alright, those are the 3 points.
I will say I would...
It would either be a boost Oddleaf to 11 and Petrus to 11, or Canary to 13. We can do 2 out of those 3, or we can boost Hakon to level 9.
I will say Oddleaf and Petrus.
Here's the thing. If we lose Aberang, do we want to lose characters that have a title? Because only one person can get these names.
I don't know.
See, that's the thing. If Aberang is doomed, these names are pointless. And they're no longer available to any other character.
I will just say... I don't know. Oh crap. I just realized we've been recording for over an hour without...
No pauses.
Yeah, but screw it. I'll just have to do it like I have been doing with the Witness and Cave story and just put it up on what I feel like would be a good ending. Probably after the 2 battles. I feel like those were about 25-minute chunks.
You said Petrus.
Yeah. I just feel like boosting 2 people would be better than boosting 1.
So yeah, again, we're down to, do we give titles to Oddleaf and Petrus even though we have no idea whether or not they survived this battle?
We can't.
We cannot?
We only have 1 renown.
No, they earned it by going to level 11. They each get a free one.
Oh. So they get a free one.
They get, the first one is free. Like I said, the question is...
Give Oddleaf a title and Petrus not.
Then if I'm going to do that, I'm probably giving her Wolf.
Okay. What's going to happen now?
We go to the funeral.
Okay.
They came from all parts of Aberang, carrying their dead, an enormous longship. The king won't be needing it anymore. It was hoisted up to the Black Rock Plateau. Never mind the hassle, this is tradition. Arranged within the longship, many hundreds of bodies rest, ready for the afterlife, ready for peace amongst the stars. Their struggles are over. You hear all this from the Order declaring the last rites, preparing to set the long ship ablaze. Rook looks at peace amongst them, almost fitting that here he is, just one of many. Though such a thing is heartbreaking. You breathe heavily, but refuse to cry. It would be selfish sorrow. The fires are lit, and special bundles laid along the ship's edge tint the flames in different colors. A gleaming rainbow rises towards the sky. And a bridge for brave souls. You imagine the ship drifting out to sea as the fire burns low. The solemn audience begins to pile stones and soil atop to form the traditional tumulus.
We're going to raise a feast to honor the dead now.
With what supplies?
Raise a feast now.
Our feast of nothing. One tradition deserves another, even in these grim times. Especially now, a celebration is needed. Drinking begins immediately, and the feast grows throughout the day, reminding you of older, happier times. Even the menders on the wall are given flagons. Leo puts his hand on your shoulder. His eyes are red, but some combination of drinking and grieving. But there is a smile on his lips. Well, we got 40 more renown to play with. I could only imagine how hard all of this must be for you. I obviously didn't know Rook as well as you, but it hurts my heart that he's gone. Still, I can't stay sad. Where I look, I don't see the dead. I see all those who live on instead. Leo stands quietly beside you, deep in thought.
Do you think this is my fault now?
Well, you sure not number 2? You can stick with 1? Just because I think number 2 is kind of funny. But hey, your call.
Screw it.
Your call. You're Oddleaf. Your call.
No. I didn't. Okay, but you can't help yourself from rhyming, can you now?
Leo looks slightly embarrassed, as if you caught him indulging in a vice.
I didn't even notice he rhymed.
I'm sorry. I hope I didn't come off as disrespectful with what I said. I have a hard time putting it to bed. When I was a boy, my grandmother was a famous seer in our small town. I was in awe of her. She claimed the gods never died, that they still spoke through her. Others would come from far away to hear their fate, or feel close to them. Sometimes I would listen through the walls to the amazing things she told these people, even though it was forbidden. She knew before she died. She told me a secret. She said she made it all up. I got upset. I called her a fraud. But she explained that just because she made it up doesn't mean it wasn't real. The stories we tell are just as real as all the things that we see and feel, she said. Then she died. I remember those last words, clear as a bell, and I began to make up stories of my own. Eventually, it became hard not to see the world as a story.
So, because your grandmother's dying words were a rhyme, is that why you always like rhymes now? And you're always writing one in your head.
When I felt afraid or upset as a child, it helped to imagine myself as someone else reading my story. Like the gods were looking down and seeing I could create things as well. Anyway, I'm sorry about all the rhymes. I'll try to keep more, appropriate moments.
Oh, cool. So, do you think this is my fault now?
You mean Rook? Of course. You were stupid. What were you thinking? Sending him out there? Gods.
Don't make me cut your face. I even asked him if I was pushing things too hard, and and then I went and did it anyway. I killed him.
The first step is admitting the truth. The second step is making up stories with rhymes so that way you can tell yourself it never happened. Did you? It wasn't the one throwing the spear or the one inciting the crowd. The clansmen who stood by and did nothing, the ones in the dark armor outside the gates, are the ones who set this calamity in motion. It wasn't the gods or fate or chance. It was just you.
I know you mean well.
I know, my dear friend. I know. There are no words that can soothe this pain, but we'll get through the worst of it. Oh.
I guess it's time we moved on now.
I suppose we must. The men there shouldn't be left alone on the walls, and there's already a murmur spreading through the clans of not enough food to go around. Why the hell would you start a celebration like this when we have no food already?
Sometimes I feel like it's too much.
A true hero comes reluctantly. Rook knew that. That's why he got himself killed. He knew he couldn't be a hero. He knew he was killing everyone as he went.
But he'll always be a hero in my heart now.
Ah, but the stories we tell about him, those will tell the truth of a murderer. Killed his own daughter. I still can't believe that. And what was with the whole weighing? I never really got that. And then he started getting dark and brooding there for a while. It was like... It was really weird.
I know now, but I think it was rubbing up a bit on me. For some reason, I feel like wearing black spandex.
Please, you're too old for that. Be very disturbing for the children. But, yeah, I mean, seriously though. Like, his voice got deeper sometimes, right? I wasn't imagining that.
No. I think that was him trying to be serious now.
He certainly wasn't succeeding, was he? You know, there were times I thought he was just outright losing his mind.
Well, when the whole world is losing its mind, you can't help but go a little bit insane yourself.
It was more than a little bit. Like, he was literally talking to himself, and I swear his dead daughter. Like, even at the end, I swear he said something about Alette.
You can go on.
I wasn't sure you wanted to add anything there. After you got over it.
No, I'm trying to think, but I have nothing.
So we move on. Alright then, we'll move on. We'll move on now with shuffling feet. Our hearts will be forever incomplete. I'm going to keep rhyming, and I'll always keep the timing. I can't help it. Well, we better go back here because we got some renown again. Who do we level now?
Okay, now hack on.
Alright, hack on. You get a promotion. Yup. We can level you to the final level to 10.
Okay, double promote.
Double promote for Rue. Alright, that leaves us with 2 to work with. I think for you, we give you full crit bonus. So let's give you... that, like, off chance of just avoiding shit. Cool. Alright, that's all we got.
And since my new mic is closer than I'm used to, I think I may have just bumped it. Did you hear any bumping mic noise?
I heard nothing.
Awesome.
Menders or outskirts? I don't know which.
I have no idea.
I don't know which.
Menders.
Wait, hold on. Is the lightning showing us the serpent surrounding us? Like, that looks like a tail.
Menders.
Hold on. I want to see this now. I want to see if we can get another shot. Yep, there. Like that thing.
Yeah.
Menders are spreading out. Menders are spread out evenly along the walls, each overlapping the light created by the next. Guards with distant expressions stand watch between them. Around their feet are piles of warped dredge and men alike.
Sorry. Crap, what did I give her? A crazy?
A senile old lady.
Oh, thank you. They're starting to scale the bodies. They're starting to scale over the bodies on the other side of the wall,
says Zephyr, some small disgust in her voice. As if to prove the point, Amender yells when more warped rise into view.
Hurry! Hurry! Hurry!
Remember, she forgets everything. She probably forgot what they're hurrying about. Beckons Zephyr. Cutscenes!
Ooh!
Oh, that looked lovely. That looked great. Mm-hmm.